Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. The Bobcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Christensen. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will go to work first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And
he's going to go for a big one. Snags it down the right side. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Georgia State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Rushes on him. He fires a bullet to the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Quick pass on the fly motion. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Looking to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Christensen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Panthers will hustle to the line. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throwing right. Fires it incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Snags it on the right. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Panthers. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Makes the grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Bobcats can really attack on this second and short. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bobcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Looking down the left side. Touchdown, Texas State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Panthers are rolling down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll give it to the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They'll leave it with him. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to the ground with the running back. Oh, better look out! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The give on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a...
Touchdown, Texas State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse.
There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They boot it away on fourth down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Wilkins. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Got his man in the middle. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
The Bobcats have it with a first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Caught.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Bobcats have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got his man. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a man. Moving out of the pocket. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On target. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. These DBs gonna give a little cushion. They're gonna go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And it's 4th down, but with this time on the clock, why wouldn't you give it one more play before halftime? Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Atlanta.
Ready to start things here in the 2nd half. Georgia State about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll move the tight end. He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Georgia State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season, A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Makes the grab over the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
At the 37-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
It's second down.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his back in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looking to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
Gain of 4. Third down coming.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout.
Turning it on! Stumbled to the ground. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Christensen. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Panthers! Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. A first down for the offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him, and the defense finally came up with a play.
Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that?
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Breaks into the open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Here we go.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
No good. And, guys, after the miss, the lead is still one.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back on the option to give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
They've been running it, but now the pass. He'll pull it down and run. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
To the air, it's Wilkins. Keeps looking downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra 1st downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running down the field trying to get hats on hats in the 2nd level. Beautiful execution.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up. And
touchdown, Bobcats! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Makes the catch. A 2-point conversion is good.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Christensen. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Christensen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. The Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love...
Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Bobcats will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So James Madison's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Texas State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hits him in stride of the 10. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Got his man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to...
Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Wants to pass. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Dukes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Under fire. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Now adjusting. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack. get a lost yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bobcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. First down and more. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Well, at this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
James Madison, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Adams. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Dukes have this offense rolling. On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. A strike downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
To throw, it's Wilkins. Looking for an open area to his left. He'll try to do it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his unit is executing, and this defense right now, they have no answers.
Got it in the middle, it's Daly. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Bobcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes a connection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Slams it ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 7 over Bowling Green. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Getting late here in the 1st half. They'll have a chance. expect this is a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll try the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. He'll keep it himself. And some room to work. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Dukes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes!
Man, that's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Wilkins. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. used the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Finds a man by himself. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Bobcats are on the move. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to go up top. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. What a disappointment. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Dukes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The give to the back. Got room to work. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Finds the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being...
Touchdown, Bobcats! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they move on to 15. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A little screen to the running back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Dropping back, it's Adams. Got his man in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Give to the running back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Averill. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. The run from the shotgun. Just ran over it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Adams. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Number 6, Ball's in the end zone.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts. Get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Arizona State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And I think everybody holds their breath. QB is back to throw, and he's right near the goal line. You never know if it's truly a safety, but he just gets out of the end zone. With the safety.
And they're able to get him down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Adams. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Rush is on him. Fires downfield. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. At the 35, he's got room. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Bobcats! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are... Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together a good week.
Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock-Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Texas State Bobcats taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Alabama Jaguars. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Jaguars will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas State's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football. into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Wilkins. Unloads to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So South Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. The throw. Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Jaguars will call on their punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. He'll start this drive firing. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Under fire. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Here's a heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and long.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats will go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Now improvising. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Tempo in overdrive.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The give from the gun. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Jaguars racing to the line in the hurry-up. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Looking for a man, it's Wilkins. Wide open downfield. Racing to the right. The 20. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They booted away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Snagged out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bobcats come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Man, oh man, the offensive line probably just swelled up a little bit, relying on them on that type of fourth down play.
Oh, and in that kind of situation, if you're the back, there can be no hesitation. You know you can't be dancing around. If you see the crease, you've got to put your foot in the ground and go get it, and he did it right there.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Texas State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best...
Turning it on! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to pass, it's Moncrief. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got a man. It's Agbana. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
The play action fake. He's got him in the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Okay, ready?
Back to pass, it's Wilkins. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Moves around to clear up the vision. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars! And that one will give them the lead.
This offense is high octane, Boyd. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. He's got him. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Peppers. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Motion from the back. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grab behind the line, it's Daly. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Bobcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Bobcats! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Jaguars want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. It's complete. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Steps away to find some room. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bring in the heat. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds no running room at all, and the 3rd quarter is over. Maybe more open spaces coming in the 4th. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Agbada. Tackle is made, but how about the toughness with this junior just standing in the fire and delivering the ball? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Jaguars in the hurry-up. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen it.
Oh, he's got... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, South Alabama. They move on top here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Snagged in the middle. It's Daly. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. At the 45, on his way. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bobcats are marching down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Now he's looking to throw it. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line second and 7. The give on the inside. Got the first down. Looking for more. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Back to throw, it's Wilkins. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And the defense gave up some yards late in the game, but when it mattered most, when the offense had a chance to go in here and take the lead. Football game, they absolutely close the door, get the INT, and get the ball back to their offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Kearney on the Jets. You want to talk about shifting the field in an... You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me